So, ladies and gentlemen, every person in this room has dreams, ambitions, and a vision of a brighter future. But the path to greatness is rarely smooth. It is paved with challenges, obstacles, and struggles that test our strength, patience, and willpower. The truth is simple. The struggles you face today are the very tools that shape the person you will become tomorrow. Struggle is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It pushes you to discover strengths you didn't know existed, to rise above limitations, and to grow in ways comfort never allows. Struggle is often misunderstood in our lives. We tend to see it as an obstacle, as something to avoid, or as proof that we are failing. But the truth is that struggle is the foundation of growth. Every hardship we face is not just a random challenge. It is a deliberate teacher shaping our character, our strength, and our destiny. Life does not hand out success without effort. Every meaningful achievement, every personal breakthrough, and every story of triumph begins with struggle. The discomfort we feel today, the obstacles we encounter, and the difficulties we endure are all essential elements that prepare us for the greatness that lies ahead. When we begin to view struggle not as a burden, but as an opportunity to grow, we unlock the power within ourselves to face any challenge and overcome it with courage and determination. Think about it for a moment. The most successful people in the world, the individuals who inspire generations, did not get there by avoiding struggle. They did not find a smooth road paved with luck and convenience. They encountered failure after failure, rejection after rejection, and yet they continued to push forward. They understood that struggle was not a punishment, but a process. Each obstacle became a lesson, each setback became a stepping stone, and each moment of difficulty became a chance to strengthen their resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to face adversity, and to continue moving forward even when circumstances seem impossible. And the only way to build resilience is through struggle. When life tests us, when we face hardship, we are being given the tools to grow stronger, to develop patience, and to build the inner strength necessary to achieve our dreams. Consider the story of an individual who dreams of reaching extraordinary heights. At first, every step forward feels like a struggle. The effort seems overwhelming, the challenges seem insurmountable, and the path appears uncertain. Yet, it is in these moments of struggle that growth occurs. Each challenge pushes the individual to discover strengths they did not know existed. Each obstacle teaches problem-solving, creativity, and determination. Every failure becomes a teacher, revealing what works, what doesn't, and what must be done differently. Without struggle, there is no growth. Without hardship, there is no learning. And without learning, there is no transformation. Struggle is the silent architect of our success, shaping us in ways comfort never could. It is important to remember that struggle is not always dramatic or obvious. Sometimes it comes in the form of small repeated challenges, a difficult conversation, a long night of studying, a project that seems never-ending. These moments may feel insignificant at the time, but they accumulate to shape our resilience and character. Struggle is like exercise for the mind and the spirit. Just as physical muscles grow stronger under resistance, our mental and emotional strength grows when we face challenges. The discomfort, the frustration, and the obstacles we encounter today are the very experiences that prepare us for the triumphs of tomorrow. Every hardship endured is a deposit in the bank of experience that we can draw from when life demands courage, patience, and perseverance. Many people fear struggle because it is uncomfortable, because it exposes vulnerability, and because it requires effort. Yet, it is precisely this discomfort that makes struggle valuable. Growth cannot occur in comfort. Transformation cannot happen without challenge. When we are pushed beyond our limits, we are forced to adapt, to innovate, and to become stronger. It is in the fire of struggle that our true potential is revealed. Those who embrace struggle rather than run from it learn the greatest lessons of life. They develop patience, fortitude, and the ability to persevere in the face of adversity. They understand that struggle is not the opposite of success, it is the path that leads directly to it. Consider every great invention, every scientific discovery, every work of art, and every personal achievement. Behind each success story lies struggle. Behind every breakthrough lies countless hours of effort, moments of doubt, and periods of intense challenge. Struggle forces us to confront our fears, to face uncertainty, and to push beyond what we thought possible. It is the foundation upon which every accomplishment is built. When we embrace struggle, We are not simply enduring difficulties, we are actively shaping our future, strengthening our character, and preparing ourselves to shine. The hardships we face today are not permanent, but the lessons we learn and the strength we gain from them are. It is also essential to recognize that struggle teaches us more than just resilience. It teaches us humility, empathy, and perspective. When we struggle, we learn to appreciate our victories, no matter how small. We learn to recognize the value of effort, persistence, and determination. Struggle reminds us that success is not guaranteed, that life requires hard work, and that nothing worthwhile comes easily. It shapes us into individuals who understand the value of perseverance, who can inspire others, and who are capable of achieving greatness despite adversity. In embracing struggle, we not only grow personally, but we also gain the wisdom to help others navigate their own challenges. Pain is a word that often brings fear, discomfort, and avoidance. We naturally want to run from it, to ignore it, or to find ways to escape it. Yet the truth that every successful person knows is this: temporary pain leads to long-term gain. The struggles, sacrifices, and challenges we endure today are the very investments that create the rewards of tomorrow. Success is rarely immediate. It is rarely effortless. It is often delayed, and it requires patience, persistence, and the willingness to endure discomfort without giving in to frustration. Those who understand this secret do not fear pain. They embrace it as part of the journey toward achievement. The momentary struggles we experience are not signs of weakness. They are the stepping stones toward a life of fulfillment, accomplishment, and brilliance. Think of every athlete who has ever achieved greatness. They wake up before sunrise, train when their bodies ache, and push themselves beyond the limits of comfort. Every lap run, every weight lifted, every hour of discipline feels painful in the moment. Yet it is precisely this temporary pain that builds the strength, endurance, and skill necessary for victory. The pain is not permanent, but the results, the strength gained, the record broken, the championship won, last a lifetime. The same principle applies to every area of life. Whether it is building a career, mastering a craft, pursuing education, or overcoming personal challenges, the short-term difficulties we endure are directly proportional to the long-term success we achieve. Temporary pain is not a punishment, it is a catalyst. Patience plays an equally critical role in this process. Too often, we live in a world that demands instant results. Social media, quick fixes, and immediate gratification have taught us to expect fast rewards without effort. But true success does not operate on the clock of convenience. It operates on the clock of preparation, persistence, and patience. Those who rush through life, looking for shortcuts, often miss the lessons and growth that only patience can provide. Patience allows us to endure temporary pain without losing focus. It gives us the strength to keep moving forward when immediate results are not visible. It is the silent engine behind every lasting achievement. By combining patience with the willingness to face temporary pain, we unlock the ability to achieve goals that others might deem impossible. Consider the entrepreneur who starts a business from scratch. At first, there are failures, rejections, and financial struggles. Each day brings challenges that seem overwhelming, and the temptation to quit is strong. Yet, those who persist through these painful moments, who endure the uncertainty and continue to work tirelessly, often achieve extraordinary success. The pain is temporary, but the gains are permanent. Every late night spent problem-solving, every setback endured, and every moment of doubt faced builds the resilience, knowledge, and experience necessary to succeed. Patience allows the entrepreneur to trust the process, to keep pushing even when the outcome is not immediate, and to transform temporary struggles into long-term triumphs. Temporary pain is also deeply connected to personal growth. Life's challenges stretch us, test our limits, and force us to adapt. The discomfort we feel is a signal that we are moving beyond our comfort zone and stepping into growth. Growth is rarely comfortable. It often requires sacrifice, effort, and endurance. Yet, the rewards of growth, self-confidence, skill, wisdom, and fulfillment far outweigh the temporary pain endured along the way. Those who embrace this truth understand that the present struggle is not permanent and that the future rewards are worth every ounce of effort. Pain, when approached with purpose and patience, becomes a teacher, a guide, and a motivator. Even in relationships and personal development, temporary pain leads to long-term gain. Difficult conversations, moments of vulnerability, and periods of emotional discomfort may be painful in the moment. Yet, they build trust, understanding, and deeper connections that last a lifetime. Growth in character often comes from enduring situations that challenge our patience, humility, and empathy. By facing temporary pain rather than avoiding it, we cultivate the qualities that allow us to shine not only in achievement, but also in life itself. Patience transforms every difficult moment into an opportunity for learning, reflection, and improvement. It is important to remember that success is not a single event. It is the result of a consistent series of decisions, actions, and efforts over time. The temporary pain we endure is part of this accumulation. Every challenge faced, every setback overcome, and every uncomfortable moment endured contributes to the final outcome. The discomfort is fleeting, but the benefits are lasting. By training ourselves to embrace temporary pain and to exercise patience, we build a mindset that is resilient, persistent, and unwavering. This mindset is what separates those who succeed from those who give up prematurely. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is simple. No one achieves greatness without enduring discomfort along the way. Temporary pain is a necessary ingredient in the recipe of success. Patience is the companion that allows us to endure, to persevere, and to continue working toward our dreams, even when results are not immediately visible. The struggles you face today, the effort you put in when it is difficult, and the sacrifices you make when it feels inconvenient, are all preparing you for a future filled with accomplishment, satisfaction, and recognition. By understanding that temporary pain leads to long-term gain and that patience is required to see the fruits of our labor, we equip ourselves with the power to overcome adversity, achieve our goals, and shine brilliantly in the days ahead. When we think about success, we often imagine the final moment, the award ceremony, the promotion, the launch of a business, or the moment when our hard work is finally recognized. We see the shine, the applause, and the accolades, but what we rarely see is the relentless persistence that made all of it possible. Great achievements are not the product of luck, shortcuts, or instant gratification. They are the result of consistent effort, unwavering dedication, and a refusal to give up, even when the road is long, challenging, and uncertain. Persistence is the silent force behind every extraordinary accomplishment, the invisible ingredient that turns dreams into reality. It is not glamorous, it is not easy, and it is not immediate, but it is the foundation upon which all greatness is built. Consider the lives of the people we call successful, the innovators, the leaders, the artists, and the athletes who inspire us. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. Edison, one of the greatest inventors in history, did not create the light bulb overnight. He faced thousands of failures in his experiments. Each attempt could have discouraged him. Each setback could have convinced him to give up, yet he persisted. When asked about his failures, Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the essence of persistence. It is not the avoidance of failure that leads to achievement, but the determination to continue despite it. Every failure, every mistake, every moment of doubt becomes a lesson, a step forward, and a building block for eventual success. The world often glorifies shortcuts and quick wins. Social media and popular culture celebrate overnight success stories, giving the illusion that achievement comes easily. Yet this perception is misleading. Behind every overnight success is years of unnoticed effort, discipline, and relentless work. Persistence is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who abandon them. It is the difference between someone who dreams and someone who actually realizes that dream. Great achievements require the willingness to endure, to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow, and to continue believing in yourself when the world might be doubting you. Persistence is more than just continuing to work. It is a mindset. It is the ability to embrace challenges, to see obstacles as opportunities, and to refuse to let temporary setbacks dictate your future. Every successful person experiences moments of doubt, moments when giving up seems easier than pressing on. Yet what distinguishes achievers is their refusal to surrender to those moments. They understand that setbacks are not signs of failure, they are tests of determination. They understand that persistence is not about speed, but about consistency. It is about showing up every day, putting in the effort, and trusting that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Let us look at another example, J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before becoming a global literary phenomenon, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. She was a single mother struggling to make ends meet, living on welfare, and yet she persisted in her writing. She continued submitting her manuscript, refining her work, and believing in her story even when the world said no. Her persistence turned her dream into reality, and today, her books inspire millions worldwide. Rowling's journey reminds us that greatness is not born from luck or shortcuts. It is earned through persistence, resilience, and unwavering belief in oneself. Persistence also requires patience. It requires understanding that meaningful achievements cannot be rushed. Success is rarely linear. There will be setbacks, detours, and moments when progress seems invisible. Yet it is precisely during these times that persistence matters most. When others give up, the persistent individual continues to work quietly, diligently, and purposefully. They understand that their efforts compound over time, that each small action contributes to a larger outcome, and that every challenge overcome adds strength, skill, and experience. Persistence is the bridge between ambition and accomplishment, the invisible force that transforms potential into reality. In addition to patience, persistence demands courage. It requires the courage to continue even when failure seems likely, when criticism is harsh, and when success feels distant. It requires the courage to face fear, uncertainty, and discomfort without letting them dictate your choices. Every step taken in the face of fear is an affirmation of persistence. Every time you refuse to quit, you are building momentum, character, and resilience. Courage and persistence go hand in hand, creating a force that is unstoppable. Those who persist are not immune to fear. They feel it, they acknowledge it, and yet they continue moving forward. This courage, combined with persistence, allows ordinary individuals to achieve extraordinary feats. Persistence is also about embracing the process, rather than being fixated on the outcome. Many people focus so much on the end goal that they become discouraged by the difficulties along the way. Yet the process, the learning, the effort, the daily grind, is where true growth occurs. Persistence teaches us to value the journey as much as the destination. Every challenge faced, every skill developed, every failure endured shapes us into stronger, wiser, and more capable individuals. The journey itself is where greatness is forged. By embracing the process and persisting through challenges, we develop the qualities that allow us to shine when the moment of success finally arrives. Persistence is not limited to personal achievement. It has the power to inspire and influence others. When we persist, we set an example for those around us. We show that determination, discipline, and dedication can overcome adversity. Our persistence can motivate friends, family, colleagues, and even strangers to continue pursuing their goals, to endure their own challenges, and to believe in their potential. The impact of persistence extends far beyond individual success. It creates a ripple effect that can transform communities, organizations, and even the world. Even in our daily lives, persistence is essential. It is not always about monumental achievements or public recognition. It can be about personal goals, habits, and self-improvement. Persisting in small daily actions, waking up early to work toward your goals, practicing a skill, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, or showing kindness consistently, accumulates over time to create remarkable results. Persistence turns ordinary efforts into extraordinary outcomes. It is the quiet, consistent work done when no one is watching that often leads to the most profound achievements. It is important to remember that shortcuts rarely lead to lasting success. They may offer temporary relief, temporary recognition, or temporary results, but they cannot replace the depth, skill, and growth that persistence brings. Shortcuts often leave gaps in knowledge, gaps in experience, gaps in character, that eventually hinder long-term success. True achievement requires doing the hard work, facing challenges head-on, and continuing to move forward despite difficulties. The person who takes the long, persistent path may encounter more obstacles, but the journey builds resilience, wisdom, and strength that no shortcut can provide. Ladies and gentlemen, persistence is the heartbeat of achievement. It is the force that separates dreamers from doers, the ordinary from the extraordinary, and the temporary from the lasting. Every great invention, every literary masterpiece, every athletic record, and every business success exists because someone refused to quit. They persisted in the face of doubt, they endured setbacks without surrendering, and they committed themselves to the long journey of consistent effort. Persistence is not a choice for those who want to achieve greatness. It is a necessity. It is the engine that drives dreams to reality, the foundation upon which all accomplishments are built, and the proof that true success is earned, not given. As you pursue your own goals, remember that the road will not always be easy. There will be moments of fatigue, frustration, and doubt. There will be times when giving up seems tempting, but it is in those moments that persistence matters most. Keep moving forward, keep taking action, keep believing in yourself, even when progress is slow, and continue working toward your goals, even when the journey seems long. Each step, each effort, and each act of persistence brings you closer to the life you envision. Great achievements are not the product of shortcuts. They are the product of relentless, unwavering persistence. Your persistence today shapes your success tomorrow. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you overcome, and every effort you put in, no matter how small, contributes to the greatness that awaits you. Embrace persistence as your most powerful tool, your greatest ally, and your key to unlocking the extraordinary life you are capable of achieving.